Someone asks you the simplest question in all of anime. How strong is Saitama? You open your mouth to answer, and nothing comes out. Because here is the strange thing. The most famous strongman in modern anime is the one nobody can actually measure. You have been told that power can always be ranked. That every hero sits somewhere on a ladder, and a stronger one is always one rung up. One Punch Man was built to break that ladder. Saitama is a bald man in a yellow suit who defeats every enemy with a single punch. That is the whole joke in the title. And it sounds like a children's gag. It is not. It is a trap. Watch how the story sets it up. Every fight in this genre follows one rhythm. A threat appears. The hero is outmatched. He strains, he bleeds, he digs deeper, and at the last second he finds just enough to win. That rhythm is the entire engine of the action genre. The gap between the hero and the monster is where all the tension lives. Saitama deletes the gap. The monster arrives, the buildup swells, the music rises, and then he hits it once and it is over before the tension can land. So the writers do the obvious thing. They make the monsters bigger. A creature that could level a city, then one that could crack a continent, then beings described as threats to the planet, to the solar system, to the cosmos itself. And every single time the answer is the same. One punch. Notice what that does to your question. You wanted a number, a tier. Where does he sit on the ladder? But the story keeps raising the ceiling, and he keeps touching it without effort, which means the ceiling tells you nothing about him. It only tells you how high the writers dared to climb. His strength is not a value. It is a punchline that refuses to have a top. And that is the moment the satire turns its eyes on you. Because power scaling is something you do. You rank the fighters. You argue who beats whom. You build the ladder in your own head, and you love climbing it. Saitama exists to ask why. If a hero who always wins instantly is boring, then the thing you actually craved was never strength. It was struggle, the straining, the bleeding, the almost losing. You did not want him to be strong. You wanted him to nearly fail. And now watch what that cost the man himself. Saitama trained until he became unbeatable. And the prize for winning every fight is that no fight means anything anymore. The impact never comes. The fear never comes. The shaking hands, the racing heart, the relief of barely surviving. Gone. He punches, and the screen goes quiet, and he feels nothing. He got everything he wanted, and it emptied him out. This is the part the title hides. Under the gag about a strong bald man is a quiet, almost sad story about boredom. About a person who solved his life so completely that there is nothing left to want. So the question mutates one last time. You asked how strong he is. The honest answer is that the strength is not the point, and was never the point. The point is the silence after the punch. A hero with no equal is not a power fantasy. He is the loneliest person in his own world, surrounded by stakes that cannot touch him, applauded for victories he cannot feel. And here is where it folds back onto you. You measure your own life by struggle too. The promotion you fought for. The skill you bled to learn. The thing you almost lost and didn't. Imagine being handed all of it at once, with no effort, no risk, no chance of failing. You think that would be heaven. The story is telling you, gently, that it might be the emptiest thing there is. That is why the question has no answer. Not because the writers were lazy, because the question is the bait. The whole series is built to make you ask, how strong is he? Realize you cannot answer it, and discover that the unanswerable number was hiding a very human ache underneath. So the next time someone asks you how strong Saitama is, you can give them the only true reply. Strong enough that strength stopped mattering. Strong enough to win everything and feel nothing. The punch was never the story. The boredom after it always was. Now you know.